Namaskara, Nanu A Sharadhaa. Welcome to Cinema Express. Today we are in conversation with Vikrant Rona star Kicha Sudeep.
Namaste.
How have you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. To begin with, it's like I was told, I also heard that you have with Vikrant Rona you have a memorable moment. With every schedule you had a memorable moment to either you put it up on tweet as a story and all that. Each time you went for a schedule, you had a memorable moment. Would you like to share your thoughts from there?
No, there's nothing of that sort that I could share in per se or particular. Yeah, cinema is very close to me and we have enjoyed the movie thoroughly. There are a lot of moments and some of them I have shared, not all. But I guess there were moments that I felt like sharing at that moment and let the world know. Like for example, the fact that we hit the floor amidst COVID is one shot that I left as a back and that became viral. The next day I left a shot that became viral. So it went on and I was happy, like a lot of happy people were on set. So everything was happy. So just was sharing my happy moments.
Okay. 4 years breathing into this project. Don't you think, isn't it a huge gamble? Like,
if you're gambling, how should it matter whether it's 4 years, 1 year? You're gambling only, right?
okay.
It doesn't matter actually. The volume of gamble doesn't matter. It's just the quality of it.
Okay. There were times like, we have also seen you, where you have portrayed a character of a father who has a daughter.
Yeah.
And they have been successful.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a cosmic connection?
Maybe, maybe not. If you start looking and connecting dots, everything looks cosmic. And if it doesn't, it just looks like a script by the end of the day. So I guess it's just us. We like to connect things and just give it a name. I treat things the way it comes. It's a script for me and it's a role for me. And I love such roles where there is a value for emotions and there is a reasoning for the relationship on screen. So it works for me.
Okay. I don't know whether you agree with this. Right now, a film cannot be complete without a heroine and a villain. Do you agree?
Cannot be complete?
Without a heroine and a villain.
I don't know. It's all boils down to what the script is, right? You cannot say a film per se because everything is different.
Because,
what if the film is a solo act? What if the film is all about one guy with a different personalities? How do you say this now? So you can't.
Usually we see you alongside. We usually mention that.
That's true. That's true. See, what you like to see me or how you like to see me, with whom you like to see me is a different angle. This is a different perception. But as I told you, that a film can be like an ego. It is between me and the fly. How do you connect now? Correct. Where I'm the antagonist too. So it doesn't matter. So I guess it's all the requirement of the script that we need to cater to and not our personal requirements.
Okay. No, but I wanted to ask you, in a way to ask you whether there's a heroine in the movie, there's a villain.
Then come
there
straight.
Are more surprises.
Then come straight.
Are there more surprises like to come?
No, there are surprises. There may not be surprises. We are only unveiling the film and we are not holding it as a package per se. Or neither do we intend to make it look like a surprise. See, what may be a surprise to us may not even be a news to you people. Forget surprise alone. So we can't treat it just like that. What is in the film we are trying to say? There's no lead actress for me. All right, so there's no heroine material or something of that sort. We have a film, I have a daughter in film and I have a character called Vikrant Rona. That's all, and it proceeds with that. And this movie is all about the content and we are stuck to the content, and anything required to the content, we have oscillated only around that.
Okay. Is Vikrant Rona the villain or the hero?
Both.
What excites Kicha Sudeep to pick up a subject today? Because we have been asking you this question, but at each stage you have a reason and a different way of picking up subject.
Yeah.
And how long are you been taking to accept a script? Because we have been hearing, okay, Kicha Sudeep is going to be part of this project. Venkat Prabhu or Sahu director, and so many others who have approached, but none of it is confirmed officially, except for Bilaranga Basha. But how the process of going through the script today for Kicha Sudeep?
Yeah, it is a long task comparatively. The things have changed and the perspectives have changed. But my mentality was the same from past 10 years. I've been trying to tell people you should speeden up the way I tell films and stick to the content. And it's all happening right now. So I guess cinema is no more about Couple of films offers have come and we picked and we did. I think it's about, do we have a story to tell that people in the world will listen to? When such things come and so when such excitements happen, I will be the first one to jump into it. So yeah, as for right now, Venkat Prabhu, yes, I'm doing a film with him. I am in discussions with Surendra Reddy. There's my own boy Nanda is also in discussion. He's come out with something new. And then there is Anup who's doing Bilaranga Bhasha with me. And then there is so many other directors I'm constantly in touch with and discussions are on. So it will happen, ma'am. It will happen when and how it is supposed to happen. I just go with the flow.
Do we get to hear a lullaby song from your voice?
ನನ್ನ ಬಾಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಇರುವೆ ಕಣ್ಣ ಹನಿಯ ಬರೆಸೋ ಬೆರಳಾಗಿ ಎಂದು ನಿನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬರುವೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆ ಹೋದರೂ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆರಳಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಗುದ್ದಾಡುವೆ ಅಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುದ್ದಾಡುವೆ ತುಂಟಿ ಹೇಗೋ ನನ್ನ ನಗಿಸುವೆ ಸದ್ದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಓ ಬೀಸು ಗಾಳಿಯೇ ಕಂದನಿಗೆ ಸಾಕು ಈ ನನ್ನ ಲಾಲಿಯೇ ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ರೆಪ್ಪೆ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನಿದ್ದೆಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಜಾರಿ ಮಲಗೆ ಮಲಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಮುದ್ದು ಬಂಗಾರಿ. This is one of the big...
so much for this. Thank you so much for this. What do you think, the best part of the song for you? Because it is so melodious.
It's the honesty. It's the honesty behind it and the fatherhood behind it, the unconditional love behind it, the situation in the film behind it, the lyrics in the song, the composition behind the lyrics, Ajinesh's thoughts, Anup's vision, my relationship with my daughter on screen per se, and my mood to wanting to do this song, the set, the atmosphere, the script, all.
That's very nice. It came from the heart. It is just... So, what have you, the best and the worst you have got to hear about Vikrant Rona trailer?
For the first time, I have not heard anything close to bad also, forget worst. I have not heard anything close to bad. I only heard good and very good and excellent. It's gone that ratio. And whoever has seen, I have been very honest with it, because these are the same people who have been honest with my other trailers also, other films also. They have been brutally bad in some films and, So I guess I take this also as a compliment that the same people spoke very high about this.
Very nice. Okay. Over 100 million Rakama song on social media, like reels and all, over 30 million for the Vikrant Rona trailer. Do numbers excite you at this stage?
No. There is a visibility that people are loving it. There's a visibility that song is traveling. There's a visibility that even Japanese are doing reels on Rakama song. And what more can excite you more than that? Numbers. The numbers can be even fake. The numbers can be even created. What excites me is the honesty. We have approached organic and I know for sure it's reaching. I know for sure it's traveling. It's a feel. I can feel it, right? You can feel it, right? Everywhere you pop up, the song is coming up. We can't bribe that. It happens organically. So that excites me, not the numbers.
Okay. Even with the trailer, same thing.
Again, trailer, everybody is forwarding it to each other. Everybody is talking, whole nation is talking about it. Again, it's a feel, right? So I don't think those numbers, doesn't matter. See, for me, more than numbers, the names who saw the trailers and tweeted about it, the names who have been encouraging us, the names who themselves have taken up to tweet and said that to watch this trailer, it is fabulous. It says everything. Go to YouTube and just say Vikrant Rona trailer review. You will have so many abroad people reviewing it with so much of excitement, not one negative thing on that. That speaks volumes than the numbers, Sharadhaa. That's what we are supposed to be connected to, not the numbers.
Is 3D the next step in pushing Kannada cinema onto the global map? Or did Vikrant Rona help you to take this decision to make it in 3D?
Yes,
it's a fantasy action.
Yes, the whole sets, the way it was coming out, the way everybody were crafting it, the way we could see it in the naked eye. When we see the set in the naked eye, the beauty it was being seen in, and when we see the monitor on the flat screen with a 2D where everything is flattened up into one layer, was not justifying the beauty of the set we have put. So 3D was something that came to my mind, and I discussed with everybody, and everybody jumped into it. And yeah, the budget skyrocketed after that. But then I guess it was the best decision we taken.
Vikrant Rona is one of the most anticipated film, and you also know about it. But it was a film which also underwent multiple delays due to its own reasons, and we also know about it. How did you keep moving despite the setbacks for this?
No, we never, the delay because of the COVID or any other things never really stressed us or never really burdened us. And Manju never felt us feel burdened, though he was going through a very tough time of money. But I guess all being on the same page helped. We kept our excitement going. We kept revisiting our edits. We keep revisiting and watching our roles, whatever we have done, and it always keeps prepping. We were always hungry to get back to the set again. But I guess once the June and we got onto it, and we till finished, we have worked on a stretch. So the delay has never happened in the shoot. Delay has happened in the process of CG, process of 3D, process of things where some companies would have done VFXs, and suddenly somebody gets COVID in their company, and the company shuts down for a while, and then suddenly they don't open up, and we have to go to a newer company. So these have been the stress levels for the director, especially because he had to start from scratch every now and then. But apart from that, I think even Anup has worked very hard on this, and by the end of the day, I don't think we have taken we have been looking forward to pepping each other up for delay, and we have been sitting with cold water bag on our head. No, nothing like that. We enjoyed every process.
Okay. Star from Kannada cinema. How does he see the reception of Kannada cinema over the years?
It's growing. It's being respected. It's getting its due. I think all thanks to a few people who have taken the initiative and everything, and KGF doing its rounds, and some of the films making its mark at OTT, some of the films getting its attention because of the content. There's a lot of people responsible for this. I guess, yes, Kannada is doing very well right now, and it is time that the present generation, to everybody, make the best of this and take it to the next level and take themselves to the next platform.
Okay. When you go to other industries, do they understand your stardom? I'm sure they would have. Are you comfortable taking few steps down? And right now, you have done it, but right now, would you like to take few steps down and act in other languages?
Your question is right, but then you're talking about whether other states understands my stardom.
How much they have understood your stardom?
I don't think my own industry understands that. Other industries have understood it well. And that's why I think I have always been respected more, acknowledged more. It took a long before my own industry probably gave me that kind of respect.
Because it's
I got respect only from some of the very primary people of this industry. That is because they are respectful people and they understand the nuance of cinema to everything. So I have no regrets on that, and I don't look forward to it all the charger. I'm a cinema person. I'm a very common man, and I don't believe in all this that you should be respected because of your stardom and all that stuff. You should be respected first because you're a human. Number one, everybody demands and commands respect. Secondly, I think our work should speak, not my geographical dimensions, my height, personality. No, I think my personality per se, that should speak volumes. My content on screen, my presence on screen, I think I prefer and I choose to be respected that way. And coming down, you said, I still am open to roles. I still will do everything that excites me. I have no reservations or no hiccups in agreeing to something that may not be the lead. But provided you have good reasons for that, otherwise I won't. I don't even accept the lead role if I don't have a good reason. Leave alone the roles you're talking about, cameos. I don't accept lead roles. And just because it's a lead, how can it excite you? It won't.
You have a dream script. And as a director and with industries opening up, will you make it in Kannada or other languages? What kind of a script you would like to do? You have in mind?
Sharadhaa, even our thinking has got a language. The moment I want to look at my staff and or somebody and said, should I be asking for a tea also as a language? I'll think only in Kannada. It's programmed that way. So whatever I do, the core will come from Karnataka. The core will be here. From here is where I'm going to tell a story. I'm not going to go tell a story somewhere else because languages have opened up and probably I have a market or whatever. I'm not going to start from there and come here. This is my core. This is where I start from. And from here is where we spread. And it will always remain the same. Unless I'm invited for a different language film as an actor per se. As a storyteller, if I'm the lead, it will always go from here, right? Even if other directors are coming and doing a film with me, provided, let's say, a Telugu director is coming, I want to do in Telugu with them and because that is his forte. But then, Kannada, we always say Kannada and Telugu, sir. We'll go from here only, right? It's always going to be that way.
Even if it's like you'll be directing Salman Khan in the future, will it be like from Kannada then in other languages?
Of course, I'm gonna, whatever it is, the maximum I'm going to do, I'm going to hold him from every angle, hug him and tightly till he agrees. So he's another problem, Sharadhaa, is to understand they can't speak Kannada the fluency. Yes. See, as South Indians, we only have a tough time speaking a language which doesn't belong to us. Though all sound similar. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Kannada. Correct?
Yes.
Now in Hindi, they're very foreigners to South languages. It's not fair to ask them to speak the way they speak Hindi, our languages. So in that way, it will be a little difficult. Otherwise, see, why would Salman sir not want to talk our language? But are we being fair to him?
True.
It is not. We can manage Hindi because we've been hearing Hindi and learning and studying for various reasons. Leave aside the reasoning. But we have, right?
Yes.
They haven't. They're getting exposed to South languages now. I think give them some time. Let's not say that, you have to do Kannada because I'm a Kannadiga. I will be thinking and writing in Kannada, man. I will definitely make that film in Kannada and maybe ask somebody to dub for him. But it's not fair for me to say, sir, get the pronunciations right, get everything right. It's a task. It's a task.
Prithviraj, in his recent interview, had said that, big stars of each industry should take that first step, taking their movies everywhere and releasing in multiple languages. We know Sudeep is also a pioneer in that space. Do you see Kannada cinema evolving in such a system or is it already there?
It's already there.
Okay.
It's already there. And Prithviraj is right. He himself is such a fabulous technician and a fabulous, somebody I admire a lot. I admire him for his personality, for his belief, for his speech, for his knowledge, for his presentation. He comes across to me as a very dynamic personality and somebody with a great knowledge and acumen. So I guess he's right, and I saw Lucifer in a Malayalam film I saw in Hyderabad. Though I understand very little of it, subtitles I was going through. I enjoyed the film and what a movie he's made. So he's right, and now it's time for all the people to take there and see, like Malayalam has on a OTT, the way it's reached. They're there right now, the content-wise. I guess it's opened up a lot of pros and cons for everybody, and yes, it is right for everybody. The bigger people, the people who can. So let me just rephrase it. The people of every industry who are potential enough, who can carry the weight of the industry and carry it forward, should all try this and go ahead.
Okay. As one of the superstars of Kannada cinema, you take it upon yourself to elevate Sandalwood. We all know about it. With every film you make, as in do you think Kannada cinema, you'll think where the Kannada cinema plays on the Indian map and...
It does. Every script has got difference. See, my next script may be limited only to South.
Okay.
There's no big deal on that.
Okay.
You have to understand whether the script is something that I can tell the story to the world. Certain times it don't. And that doesn't mean that script is also wrong. That may be only for 2 states. Budgets will come down, things will come down. But that's okay, we have to tell every kind of story. You just can't be saying that I want to tell the story to the world, I want to tell the story to the world. See, if you want to tell a story, just say it. The world will decide whether to see it or not. Yeah.
Going forward, will your films be big as, on the scale, like Vikrant Rona? Or, for instance, you just want to, sit back and do only a Kannada film?
How do I know, Sharadhaa, what excites me at that moment? And secondly, ideas need to be big, not the scale of the budget. Ideas need to be big. And now as I come back, how do I know Tomorrow somebody would just come and tell me one house and one character is the entire 2.5 or 2 hours film.
Which might
It might
interest you.
excite me and I might do it. Why would that stop me from getting excited? Yeah, so I think I'm somebody who will sit with an open mind to hear scripts, and I love to do cinema. Just because things are opening up and just because Vikrant Rona is traveling today doesn't mean that every film I can think in only that per se an angle. Huh? We will fall short. We will run out of ideas.
Okay, in in many other languages, Deep has played pivotal roles. Do you see a time when big stars of other industries play such role in Kannada films? They have, but right now.
I think it's an individuality and it's a decision personally people take. Maybe not. Just because we do it doesn't mean that they do. And it's got nothing to do with anything else. But I guess earning a positioning as a language, earning a positioning as an actor in everywhere you go is more important than looking forward to these things. By the end of the day, we need actors. If they come, superb. If they don't come, no worries. So far, it has not happened.
Whoever you have invited, they have definitely be part of your movies.
No, where have big names from other industries, like in the ruling present generation of actors, heroes, where have they come and done a role here? They haven't. I mean, that's okay. I think we should accept it. We shouldn't look at it like a bad thing. It is okay, no, Sharadhaa? I mean, it's their personal decision. And we going also is our decision, no? We shouldn't say that we went, they are not coming. Are they gave you an offer, you went. Why do you make it look like a condition? If they come, very good, ma'am. If they don't come, also it's okay. No problem.
Coming back to Vikrant Rona, to be working with a whole set of new technicians, including director Anup Bhandari, art director Shiv Kumar, music director Ajnish Loknath, and cinematographer William David. Would you like to say something?
Yes, what is that? She was not new. She was somebody who worked with me. He is somebody I brought in from Manikya.
Okay.
So that is where he started actually. So she was somebody I brought from there, and he's the hero of Vikrant Rona, actually the first hero, who brought all the ideas to life, vision to life, and then second hero comes Mr. William, who decorated it with beautiful lighting, and then the third heroes and fourth heroes, and then finally comes Mr. Rajneesh, who gave life to the entire thing with his brilliance of music. So I guess there are a lot of heroes. The last set of heroes is me and Niroop and other people over there. I think we just came and enjoyed what these guys have done. So that's all it is. So these guys have done a fabulous job. And to always work with newcomers is very innocent. We like to hear them, see them. Their perspectives are beautiful. Their eagerness, their enthusiasm on set. The small things they enjoy. One close up and they're so excited. It just reminds us what we are missing.
Equally, okay. How many times have you watched Vikrant Rona?
I keep watching, ma'am. Every time there's an improvisation, I keep watching. Every time there's some new thing, VFXs have come, they show me. I may not be seeing the full film on completely every time, but bits and pieces we keep watching. And then once in a while we sit and watch the entire thing when something has come in. How is it looking? We keep watching.
Okay. The countdown has begun, and Vikrant Rona to be out on screens on July 28th. And the world wants to know and the audience across the world wants to know why they should watch Vikrant Rona.
I have never told people why should you watch. I only make sure that what we do correctly, and you get good enough reason to go and watch. I will never give reasons. My exams have been written. Please watch, read the paper and give the marks accordingly. I will never say watch. I think that's a very inferior way or a very complex way and not a believing way in your product. And I believe that we should get what we deserve. Promotions are the only way we invite people, and I believe in doing that well, than sitting in promotion and giving reasons as to why you should watch.
Today, even you've been traveling, you have to travel for this, for a movie, unlike before you just sit at a place or at least 1 or 2 press meets. You've seen both the sides. You want to say something?
Like what?
Like you have seen a place where you gave interviews just at the greenhouse and the movie was releasing and hoardings with posters and all.
Yeah.
You're also seeing now today you have to travel across.
Time change, perceptions change, approach change, logistics change, dynamics of cinema change, viewerships have changed, generations have changed. We also have changed. And I've enjoyed the greenhouse as much as I'm enjoying Leela Palace right now. I'm enjoying that Kanishka Hotel press meet also as much as I'm enjoying a JW Marriott right now. That was also true. This is also true.
But the venue's changed.
Doesn't matter, ma'am. How much we could afford at that particular time, we have done. How much we can afford right now, we are doing. That doesn't mean the sandwich I ate at Greenhouse was much lesser than the probable soup that we may have at JW right now. It's just a perspective. We should respect everything.
Thank you so much, Sudeep, for this.
Thank you so much.